All right, so you guys sometimes will ask, like, cause I will upload videos where I run into a really toxic player, and you guys really enjoy watching me beat these guys. But you guys ask me, do I ever lose to some of these toxic players? And the answer is yeah, I do, and I'm gonna show you guys an example of that. So I decided to go random fighter here, and my opponent picks Alexander Volkanovski, and right away he's going to showcase every single level of toxicity that you're going to see in this community. The fight is going to start off. He's going to fake glove touch me right off the bat, right into a clinch, right into a knee. I mean, he's setting the tone that he's going to be toxic. Then he goes right into knee, elbow. It's like he's just ticking every single box that you can find. Fake glove touch, check. Right into clinch spamming, absolutely. Right into knee, elbow, absolutely. And so, in this match, I was just like, oh my god, like, I am so not in the mood to deal with one of these guys right now. But generally speaking, what I do when I run into players like this is I just try not to let them get me angry, honestly, because that's the whole entire point. The whole entire point of what they're doing is to try to get you mad, to try to ruin your experience. And the one thing that I do is I just don't let them ruin my experience, man. Even if I end up losing the fight, like, I try to find some form of enjoyment from the match. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna send them hate mail afterwards. I'm not gonna engage in their stupid game. I'm just gonna play the match. However the match ends, I'm gonna walk away from it. If I can win it, beautiful. If not, whatever. I don't care. So, as you guys can already tell, this is not live commentary. I wasn't recording commentary while I was playing this. And so I'm landing some shots here and there, but I can already tell that he clearly has the advantage in terms of damage. And when players start cycling through every single one of these cheesy tactics, whether it's a knee, elbow, it can be very difficult for you to deal with them unless you have an equally higher rated character. If I had someone like Max Holloway, for example, this dude would have had a hell. He would have been in hell facing me. Because what I would have done was just shred him, and I would have just walked him down and just shredded him. But here, he has such an advantage because A, he can cycle through between knee into an elbow or elbow into a knee, and that can be really tough to deal with. And we've talked about this multiple times. We've asked EA. I don't even know. This is probably since like UFC 1. I've personally asked them that combination specifically should not be a combo, and they'll always go, oh, okay, we're just gonna slow it down. We'll slow it down considerably. We'll make sure that there's a significant cooldown. If you're able to block the knee, you're gonna have enough time to counter with the elbow. If you block the elbow, you're gonna have enough time to counter before they can land the knee. It's always, they're always, now here he's taunting. They're always circling the problem as opposed to putting a huge stop to it. And I've said it should not be a combo because every single game, this same combination ends up being a problem, an issue. How do you deal with it? You don't deal with it by slowing it down, by tinkering with it. No, you kill it. You kill it. If a player throws a knee, there should be, it shouldn't be a combination that can flow in any way, shape, or form. Like, the moment players try to combo it, it should be very clear that this is not a fucking combination that you're gonna try to throw. Like trying to throw a cross into a right hook. You know what I mean? If you try to throw that, right away you'll realize, yeah, this is not a combo, But the main weapon of every cheesy tactic, of every cheesy player, is that. It's that combo. Knee, elbow, elbow, knee. They get real close to you, they throw that. They know you're going to have to block and try to defend that. Then they cycle that into a clinch, and then rinse and repeat over and over again. So this dude is, he's going through all the stops, and I've already sat him down. I've dropped him, I believe, twice in round number 1. But as you can tell, my body health is getting very low. It usually starts with the body. Right there, he gets a rock. Gets me in the clinch. He's also throwing, like, overhands, winging overhands. And I believe I sit him down right here. I think I did. As he's trying to throw these knee elbow strikes over and over again. Right? Okay, so not here. Yes, right there. Set him down right there. I believe his stamina was kind of low. And I mean, I knew that if I could just keep hitting this guy, just keep hitting him, eventually I'll be able to drop him. But you're going to see how when they're doing this style right there, he rocks me, drops me with an overhand, gets on top, and just tees off with ground and pound and gets the finish. That's also one thing that occasionally will happen in this game. Generally speaking, when you get dropped, you have an opportunity to upkick. The upkick in this game doesn't really act like a real life upkick would. It doesn't really do too much damage to the opponent that's jumping into your guard. It's kind of a way to slow them down, like to buy yourself some time. But sometimes you're not able to upkick, and we all know how ridiculously dangerous ground and pound is once the opponent jumps on top of you. It becomes a guessing game pretty much. So there you have it. I lose to a ridiculously toxic, cheesy player. All the toxic, cheesy players, stand up. This is your moment.